Justin Forsett wasn't the only one on a short leash. The Baltimore Ravens have moved on from former offensive coordinator Marc Trestman. Was this the right move going forward? The Pylon has that answer for you right now.
And it's almost coming into sight, and they're running out of time. Your decision on a dime has you gliding through the sky, and they're
praying that you fly on.
Didn't go as planned, but you're knowing where to land, so you stick it out your hand while you hear the cheering.
Fans, commentators in the stands going in the freaking trance when you're praise to the Pylon.
The Baltimore Ravens are coming off of a second straight home loss to a Washington Redskins team that put the clamps down on them in the second half of the game. Now, the defense fought hard, but the offense, not so much. And for now, the blame is rightfully going to former offensive coordinator Marc Trestman. The offense got the hot start that they were looking for when they scored a touchdown on their first possession of the game. After that, the Redskins blew out that candle. After getting things going on the ground in the first half, Marc Trestman elected to go with the more pass-happy approach in the second half, which spelled doom for the offense. Head coach John Harbaugh announced the release of Trestman on Monday. As a Ravens fan, I was insulted to say the least. Marc Trestman has been playing to lose since the day he got to Baltimore. He's not a good fit for Joe Flacco, and his receivers aren't a good fit for his system. Joe Flacco is a quarterback that thrives on the deep ball off of the play action, yet Marc Trestman chose to abandon the running game in the second half, and he had speedsters like Mike Wallace and Rashad Perriman run short curl routes the majority of the game. Not to mention, anyone familiar with the Ravens knows that when Joe Flacco drops back to pass 46 times, the Ravens are most likely going to lose that game. And that's not a slight on Joe Flacco at all. He's one of the best deep ball specialists in the league that requires a strong running game to set up that play action pass for him. Why waste that arm talent, Marc Trestman? Terrence West is bowling over defenders in the entire first half, then you sparsely use him in the second half? It's not like the game was getting out of reach. You have one-trick pony deep threats like Mike Wallace and Rashad Perriman, while the Redskins are primarily in man coverage, and you don't let those guys use their speed to fly down the field and get open? It's like you sabotage the entire offense on purpose. Joe Flacco has been campaigning for more deep shots for weeks, and you chose to ignore him. Well, at the end of the day, the $100 million man will always win out. I've read all this stuff about Marty Morningwig putting up some top offenses, and that's okay, I don't really care. It's good for his credentials. What he needs to focus on is the strength of his players, and not the strength of his system like Marc Trestman did. This team has a playoff-ready defense, they have playmakers on offense. Now it's up for Marty Morningwig to put those playmakers in position to make those plays.